I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me...
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera, reaching out from the other side.
Oh boy.
This next mysterious video was captured in the countryside of Japan in 2018. YouTuber and paranormal researcher Fourth Wall claims that the video was shared directly with him by a source that wishes to remain anonymous. The footage shows someone walking around an old traditional Japanese graveyard in the middle of the night. The anonymous source lives right next to the cemetery and says that he heard a dog barking loudly throughout the night. Fed up with the continuous noise, he goes to investigate. Now, there have been rumors of strange things happening in this particular graveyard. So, he decides to film as he searches for the barking dog. It did not go well.
Never investigate. Never investigate. Oh boy. Yep, we are on scene here at this extremely haunted, dilapidated looking home here. And you know, Channel 4, what happened?
Did you see it?
I did not see it.
Right before he cuts the video and runs, a horrifying tiny little hand can be seen reaching out from underneath one of the gravestones.
Oh.
I've zoomed and stabilized the footage, and as you can see, the hand is so small that it almost resembles that of a very young child. So is the graveyard haunted by a restless child spirit?
Yes!
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Not elaborate at all, it is haunted.
You decide. Restoration. 6 years ago, in 2014, Matt West shared a very creepy video to his YouTube channel. Matt says that the video was shot by one of his friends who had recently bought an old house in Lumberton, Texas. Now, it should be noted that this house is said to be haunted by the ghost of a handicapped man in a wheelchair who lived in the home 40 years ago. Tragically, the man fell into the house's pool and drowned.
Oh.
Since then, many of the house's residents and visitors have claimed to see the terrifying apparition of a man in a wheelchair rolling aimlessly around the home.
Oh.
So, Matt West's friend was renovating the old house and was recording a before and after video of the house's restoration. When the man reviewed his camera footage, he was shocked to the core by what he found.
I am already shocked to my core. Is that moving? What was that? I saw that. That was a wheelchair. Wasn't it? Are we
Did you see it? As he enters one of the rooms, a figure in red can be seen moving in a doorway right in front of him. For some reason, he doesn't see the strange figure at all as he continues filming the room. Then, as he looks back, the apparition seems to float right by him without making a sound. Even stranger, the creepy figure in red appears to be sitting in a wheelchair. So could this be the handicapped man who drowned in the swimming pool outside the home so many years ago?
Oh.
Or just who or what is that?
Yeah.
Let me know what you think. A school like a prison. Over on the YouTube channel Michio FL Chan, Brandon Benson and his friends decide to explore a series of creepy abandoned buildings near his home in England. The buildings have a very dark history. This place was a Victorian-era, quote, reformatory school for boys, basically a prison for children. The reform school originally opened in 1857 and housed poor children who had committed crimes. Most of the offenses were nothing serious. In fact, many of the poor boys were in prison simply for begging for food on the streets. Nevertheless, the children at the school were treated like hardened convicts. They were forced to work at hard labor. The school/prison has now been abandoned for over 30 years. Local legend says that the buildings are still haunted by the lingering souls of the boys who suffered there. So, Brandon and his friends spend a day exploring the creepy abandoned building, and then they upload their video to YouTube. That's when they discover something truly terrifying. As the teens enter one of the old buildings, this happens.
Me and Cam will call each other in case we get split up and we can't find each other. So I've got no phone signal either. Alright, let's go to the next building.
What the
Did you see it?
shit was that?
A disfigured face seems to stare out at the boys from one of the old classrooms. Brandon says that he has no explanation for the bizarre leering face.
Hell
But
no.
what do you think?
Hell
Is the
no.
abandoned reform school haunted? Or could this simply be a very, very strange reflection?
That's
Let me
haunted.
know down in the comments.
That ain't look
Meanwhile,
like that
on
ain't look like no
TikTok,
reflection, y'all.
Chilean TikTok user Franco
That does
Villejas
not
claims
look like
that
a
he has been
reflection.
experiencing shocking paranormal activity in his home. He says that he's seen unexplained shadows, had severe sleep paralysis, has actually been bitten on his back by an unseen force, and perhaps creepiest of all, he's captured the terrifying apparition of a girl wandering through his house at night.
What?
In a previous video, I featured several of Franco's creepy encounters with the alleged female ghost. After these scary encounters, Franco says that the paranormal entity has not left him alone, and the supernatural activity in his home has only intensified. The spirit seems to toy with Franco, frequently turning on his bathroom shower and sink and causing his lights to flicker or malfunction. One night, when Franco is home alone, he notices that the light and stereo downstairs seem to mysteriously turn on by themselves.
Se ha encendido la luz de abajo y está sola la casa. Voy a bajar.
What happened? Help us. No? Can you not? Can you stop? Can you not do this? Oh, boys.
Then, on another night, things get downright terrifying.
Se escucha mucho ruido en el primer piso. Estás viendo la escalera y no hay nadie.
Oh boy.
Ah, concha madre.
Did you see it? After hearing a voice, Franco goes back to his bedroom. As he pans his camera around the room, in one split second, a woman can be seen sitting on his bed. When he pans back just a second later, no one there.
Oh.
Franco didn't even notice the creepy apparition himself, but when he posted the video, his viewers pointed it out immediately.
Oh, I bet.
But is it a real ghost or just some very good special effects?
Ain't no.
Let me know what you think.
Oh boy.
So, it's kind of become a bit of a trend in TikTok dance videos these days for someone to post a dance and then there's some spooky shadow or something in the background. It's gotten to the point that I usually just don't feature those videos. But many viewers sent in this next clip, and I have to say, it's pretty damn creepy. TikTok user MaryLiz9 records a short dance video in an empty parking lot for fun, but things take a very strange turn.
What the?
As she dances from left to right, Mary Liz appears to be completely alone. But then suddenly the figure of a man appears right behind her. He has his back turned towards her and moves backwards before simply disappearing.
Not only that, but homie, it looked like he was wearing a cape. What, you got beef with V from Vendetta?
Some TikTok users think it's just really good editing. Some think it could be an optical illusion. And some even think the mysterious man is a time traveler.
Oh, he's wrong.
Anyway, what do you think?
I
let
think
me
I don't
know.
trust it.
Scratch. Popular YouTube ghost hunting channel Mindseed TV received an alarming phone call from a woman desperately looking for help. The woman, who wishes to remain anonymous, claims that she has been experiencing terrifying poltergeist activity in her home for years. She says that she can hear claws scratching at walls and doors throughout the night, and the sound of someone or something wandering the halls outside her bedroom door. The woman gave the sinister entity a very fitting name, Scratch. So the woman invited Mindseed TV to investigate her haunted Pennsylvania home to hopefully find answers to explain the disturbing supernatural activity. The walls and doors inside the home are indeed covered in scratches, even though the homeowner doesn't own any pets.
Remember when she said that she doesn't have any pets?
Uh-huh.
But there's like all these scratches all over the house?
There's scratches all over the floor right here, too.
That's wild.
Well, this is like something scratching to get out.
Oh, that's on the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Dude, she's not
Soon after the Mindseed guys start their investigation, it becomes clear that something does not want them there.
All right, I'm coming up. Can you please not push me? Oh, it just says shove us on the Oculus.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, when we're downstairs.
Can you please not shove us?
So that was a threat.
That's what I think.
Oh, shit. Keith. Holy f***, are you good?
That was up.
Dude,
You alright?
yeah, what was that? Like,
I don't know. It's like,
I'm like
dude,
bracing you up.
my arm.
It just like
No,
exploded.
my arm just felt like it got slapped.
In the home's basement, they find 3 strange bricks lined up perfectly to block up a small hidden area inside a brick wall. The Mindseed TV guys remove the bricks to find what looks to be the charred remains of something with a very foul stench.
There's flies. Look,
Yeah, that's some type of charred remains.
No.
there's flies in here too.
Yeah, that is
I
charred.
don't trust none of that.
Right? What's up with the bricks there?
Casey, Tanner, and Colton decide to do what they call in the paranormal field a quote, blind spirit box session. Tanner covers his eyes and ears, so he is only able to hear the answers coming through the spirit box. Meanwhile, Casey and Colton ask the ghost questions. When they ask about the hole in the wall, they get a response that is downright chilling.
There's something buried in the rubble I'm not going to touch, but what's inside this wall?
Baby,
Maybe.
for the spirit.
but when Casey asked about the remnants behind the wall, and Tanner's response was baby for the spirit, my stomach flipped over.
When asked about the mysterious burned remains inside the wall, Tanner hears the words baby and for the spirit. After this intense experience, the team has had enough stress for the night and decide to just get some sleep. Of course, it did not go well.
Oh. Hey, yo. You hear that? Yes. Yeah.
When I woke up, my heart was racing, and it made me feel even more uneasy to know that the guys heard it too.
It sounded almost like a wrecking ball was dropped onto the roof.
Whatever it was so loud that it made me jump out of bed, and then next thing I know, I hear the guys yelling.
A loud bang from somewhere in the house wakes up the 3 investigators. Colton claims he heard it coming from the roof right above his room. They all go outside to check it out.
Is there something on the roof?
In the yard.
Oh, man. Hey, wait. Yo, that's wild.
Something.
What?
Yeah, you heard that, right?
Cuddly?
Yeah, it's like there's something running around up here.
Dude, it was like a claw, like just.
Hold on. What's up with that? Dude, that was not like that. Dude, something opened that window 100% while we were out here.
Oh, boy.
That opens from the inside.
As they are standing outside scanning the rooftop, a window in the attic mysteriously opens on its own. When they go back inside to investigate, they find that the screen of the attic window has been kicked in and has fallen down the stairs. Freaked out and no longer feeling alone, they all want to leave. But Casey convinces the team to do one more short spirit box session before they leave the premises. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I did it. I did it. She said I did it clear. Goosebumps all over me.
That was just laughing. Like that just sounded like he's laughing.
What do you want? Just tell us what you want and we'll leave. We'll leave right now. Give me something.
Oh boy.
Blood?
He listens to Little Dirt.
Did
He
he?
said blood or listen?
Back in blood.
A terrifying laugh seems to come through the spirit box, as if mocking the Mindseed TV team. They finally decide to just get out of there.
Yeah.
So, what do you think is haunting the home? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Oh boy.
You decide. You can check out the full investigation with even more creepy encounters that I didn't show here over on the Mindseed TV YouTube channel. The Rapids Theater Haunting. The Rapids Theater is one of the oldest historical buildings remaining in the city of Niagara Falls, New York. Built in 1921, it has been in operation for almost a century. The theater is allegedly haunted by multiple ghosts. One of these spirits is said to be the ghost of a young actress who took her own life in the back of the theater many decades ago. Witnesses claim that doors in the old theater open and close on their own. Even creepier, theater performers and patrons claim to have seen apparitions walking on the theater stage. When approached, these apparitions mysteriously disappear by walking right through the theater wall. But that's not all. Many visitors have heard strange unexplained noises in the theater, including the clicking of high heels, mysterious whistling, and eerie voices calling out to them from the darkness. The most often heard voice is said to be the lilting, sing-song voice of an unknown woman. Tommy Hamilton from the YouTube channel Hamilton's Haunted Explorations is doing an overnight investigation at the Rapids Theater together with his cousin Dez. They are completely alone when they are exploring the main hall's first floor and bar area. Tommy asks the spirits that haunt the building to communicate with them, and it seems like something answers.
Is there any spirits here that might want to communicate with us? Or get your name out? Can you come say your name into my device that I have?
I heard that.
The strange, unexplained voice of a man seems to say, "Help."
Can you come say your name into my device that I have?
Now, Tommy didn't even notice this creepy voice at the time, and he didn't even point it out in his video. I actually discovered this strange EVP while closely reviewing his footage. But what happens next absolutely terrifies Tommy and his cousin. As the two ghost hunters are exploring the Rapid Theater's creepy basement, they hear some very strange sounds.
I thought that's Jimi Hendrix for a second.
What was that? Tommy, do you hear this stuff that I'm hearing?
I heard something from up here, but it sounded like a baby cry, and it was weird.
No, I heard like a door creak.
Your creak might have, that's what I might have heard.
Tommy's cousin Des claims that she heard the creaking sound of a door opening somewhere close by. Tommy thinks that it could be the door at the top of the basement staircase, and they go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
It is open. It's not opened already, but it opened more. Bro.
Oh, listen.
Someone's singing, dude.
Somebody's on me right now.
That's not good. It's not good. This guy right there looks like Fousey Tube. It's terrible. It's bad. At least seen 2 Chainz. Two Chainz. What were they? Somebody gonna kick the door.
The camera catches the eerie voice of a woman singing or humming some tune from somewhere within the empty theater.
I'm gonna keep it real. I got scared. I thought they was about to kick the door.
The 2 shock ghost hunters try to locate the source of the eerie sound and head upstairs, but there's no one there. Tommy says that this is the creepiest moment he has ever experienced, and to this day, he can't explain what the strange singing could have been. Was it the ghost of the young actress who tragically took her own life in the theater? Let me know what you think. You can watch Tommy's 2-part investigation of the Rapids Theater over on his YouTube channel, Hamilton's Haunted Explorations. And Tommy says part 3 is coming soon. A visit from downstairs. Reddit user VanillaBear24399 says that she has often heard strange things around her parents' house, like voices and soft knocks and bumps. She says that her family basement makes her especially anxious, but she doesn't really know why. Then one day, Vanilla Bear's 7-year-old Labrador Retriever Blizzard starts to act very strange. That's when she hears something at the basement door.
Oh no. Really?
When Vanilla Bear goes to check on her dog, she hears the chilling sound of something repeatedly turning the basement doorknob and rattling the door. She gathers up her courage and yanks open the door, but nothing there. So what do you think this could be? Is it a ghost caught on camera? Is it just some odd air vacuum that also somehow rotates the doorknob? Or could it be something else? Let me know what you think. No more clowning around. Paranormal investigators Celia and Jonathan from the YouTube channel Paranormal Voyages travel to the world-famous Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada. The creepy motel was founded in 1985, and the motel lobby houses an estimated 2,000 clown dolls and figurines. It basically looks like something right out of a nightmare. Even creepier, the Clown Motel sits right next to a 100-year-old cemetery where 300 people were buried between 1901 and 1911. Many of the deceased were victims of the mysterious Tonopah plague that swept through the local area in the 1900s. The other graves belong to miners who died in a devastating fire in the local Belmont gold and silver mine. Visitors and employees of the Clown Motel say that they have witnessed some truly unexplainable things. Doors slam on their own for no reason, room keys disappear, and many have heard unexplained whispering voices in the middle of the night. Even more disturbing, some visitors claim that they have seen terrifying apparitions in the motel rooms.
Have you heard about anything that's happened in this room?
I was shaking out the sheets like normal and it felt perfectly normal except right down the middle there was like a body.
Oh.
And I just dropped the sheets and walked out. I just couldn't do it. I was like, okay, so.
And have you had any other experiences elsewhere other than in this area?
Drawers open and doors closed, and I just don't feel like I'm by myself when I'm cleaning the rooms. I feel like there's something else in here.
What can you tell me about your experiences here at the Clown Motel?
Like around 2 or 3, about 3:30 around there. I'm facing to where there's a table and 2 chairs, and I can literally see 2 shadows just sitting right there. And they'll start playing with my bathroom doors. Like I literally will leave the light on the bathroom door and my door's shut. And in the morning when I get up, literally the light's off, door's open. Sometimes they turn on the shower and to flush the toilet. So it's like...
As paranormal investigator Celia Ramos interviews the motel's owner, she begins to feel a burning sensation on her chest.
Most of the time, every week I'm listening something. Somebody is telling something weird story. They are seeing orbs, they are seeing people talking inside, door shuts.
Can you stop for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Because my chest is burning.
Your chest is burning?
Here. I just feel uncomfortable. Is there anything on my chest anywhere? Like here?
It's red.
I had to stop, I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I got like heart palpitations real strong, and like I feel nauseous, and I feel like I needed to stop talking.
Later in the investigation, Celia and Jonathan start a spirit box session in the motel's lobby, where the motel's disturbing life-size clown doll has been reported to move on its own. They ask the spirits that haunt the clown motel to move the hands of the scary doll. They get a few replies on the spirit box, but are a bit disappointed when the clown's hands just don't move. But then, as the team shuts down their cameras and start wrapping up their investigation, 2 stationary cameras that are still rolling capture something terrifying.
Guys, that was cool stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wish his hand would move.
Yeah, but you know what? That takes a lot of energy, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, he should leave that one light.
But I will tell you this, from what I've experienced tonight, you guys really have a connection in this room. Mm-hmm. Whatever else is in this room. Need my help, Jonathan? You know what? I don't have a connection. I don't have a...
His hand just moved.
Yeah, that can't be good.
It's down. It just moved.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
What happened there?
Both hands fell.
No, that's not good at all.
Thank you.
Both hands just moved. Rule out vibration. We've been all around here. I literally walked around here.
All night. I've walked over there. I've walked
and it
back
has
and
not
forth.
moved. What you just witnessed is real poltergeist activity. Not once, but twice. Just before I turn the lights on, you can see the clown's right hand slightly move. Shortly after, the right hand comes completely off the top of his lap. Once Celia brings this to our attention, all 3 of us witnessed the left hand fall down. This completely blows our minds. We do not feel vibration was a factor, as we had walked around the clown all night and the hands never budged. I knew just as soon as I would say cut cameras, something would happen, so I left 2 rolling just in case, and I'm glad I did.
So did Celia and Jonathan accidentally capture poltergeist activity on camera? Boy. Is it possible that the ghost of the cemetery right next door visit the clown motel? You decide. You can check out more scary investigations of haunted places over on Celia and Jonathan's YouTube channel, Paranormal Voyages. The House of Horror. The home known as the House of Horror in Asuncion, Paraguay is a home which locals say is extremely haunted. The now abandoned house has a long and very dark history, as 6 brutal deaths have taken place inside its walls. Long ago in the year 1913, a physician who lived in the house shot a man twice after he found him alone with his wife in their home. He later claimed that he didn't know what came over him when he pulled the trigger. Then many years later, in 2018, a young mother, her 2 children, and her parents tragically lost their lives inside the home at the hands of the woman's husband. The senseless crime shocked the entire city and forever branded the home with the title, quote, The House of Horror. Several bus drivers that regularly pass by the House of Horror have claimed that they often see a strange shadow-like being late at night that tries to stop the bus. But then the figure simply disappears into thin air right before their eyes. The bus drivers also claim that when it rains, you can hear the crying and wailing of children coming from inside the house. The House of Horror and the strange activities surrounding it has been covered by many news outlets, including this report by Paraguay's C9N TV network. News reporter Alejandra Pereira and her cameraman were doing a tour around the creepy house live on TV when they captured something truly chilling.
Estilo colonial, bastante antigua esta casona. Alejandra, adelante.
Sí, muchísimas gracias, Silvio. Ya nos encontramos en el interior justamente de esta denominada Casa del Terror aquí sobre Oliva y Montevideo para hacer un recorrido con el compañero Derlis, que también estuvo en el momento que ocurrió esto, ¿verdad? Y nos va a poder también...
En ese baño, Alejandra, donde se había realizado, digamos, el entierro de los 4 cuerpos de las 2 mujeres y de las 2 criaturas.
Sí, este sería uno de los lugares donde estaban enterrados justamente los cuerpos de las mujeres, en este caso, Silvio, según las informaciones que también estamos manejando. Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se presumía que se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en estos momentos, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
Did you hear it?
Yes.
Eerie, unexplained screams can be heard while Alejandra is explaining where the bodies of the victims were found. The news crew on the scene say that they heard nothing, but viewers watching the report live at home were shocked. Thousands of people contacted the news channel demanding an explanation for the strange screams. C9N Paraguay takes a look at the raw video footage live and again broadcasts their findings.
Vamos a llegar hasta aquí, hasta una de las máquinas donde nos tocó escuchar parte del archivo completamente en bruto. Lorena, ¿me puedes explicar lo que vamos a escuchar a continuación, los sonidos también por sobre todo?
Sí, bueno, lo que les voy a poner ahora es el sonido del ambiente que capta la cámara con el sonido del micrófono, porque nosotros recibimos los enlaces acá con canales diferentes, entonces eso se puede separar sin problema.
Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se presumía que se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en estos momentos, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
Bueno, y ahora, ¿qué es lo que vamos a compartir también a continuación, Lorena?
Voy a poner el sonido ambiente que captó la cámara.
Solamente el sonido que entra por la cámara en sí y no por el micrófono que estaba teniendo en ese momento también nuestra compañera Alejandra Pereira. Si podemos ya reproducir y llegar al momento exacto en el cual se estaba dando lo que eran estos gritos. Ahí está.
Porque parte de otro de los cuerpos justamente también se presumió que se encontró en el fondo, hacia donde nos estamos dirigiendo en este momento, ya en el fondo de la casa también.
So, just what do you think these screams could be? Could it be the shrieks of the victims still crying out for help? Or is it all just a very, very elaborate hoax? You decide. Did you see it? Because I didn't. Now you've heard me asking you, did you see it? Many, many times over the last few years. Did you see it? 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 But occasionally, I don't even see it. So these next videos feature creepy little sightings from videos that either need more explanation, or they're videos where you guys spotted something that I just didn't even see. So just 2 weeks ago, I posted a video by the French paranormal investigator Oz from the channel Project Activity. In the video, I mentioned that some unseen force seems to try to push Oz down the stairs.
Si je vous dérange dans cet étage, je descends. Je vous demanderai de ne pas faire de bêtises. Sans déconner, c'est quoi ce bordel?
Well, many viewers were quick to point out that whatever pushes Oz might actually be caught on camera in the video.
Je descends. Je vous demanderai de ne pas faire de bêtises. Sans déconner, c'est quoi ce bordel?
It almost does look like a shadow seems to rise right up from the floor to give Oz a push. Or it could simply be a trick of the light. Either way, I have to say to all the commenters who mentioned it, you have a very good eye because, well, I didn't see it. A few weeks ago, I posted a video by a night watchman at an abandoned hospital who caught a shadow figure in one of the rooms.
Alright guys, I'm at the empty floors. I was hearing some noise coming up right now. It's kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna be filming a little bit. Seeing some
I saw that.
Oh, dang.
It gets worse.
Well, multiple people pointed out that even before the night guard sees the shadow figure in the room, there actually might be another shadow figure that no one even noticed, including me.
Alright guys, I'm at the empty floors. I was hearing some noise coming up right now. It's kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna be filming a little bit. Seeing some shit.
Another tall, dark, human-like shape seems to be lurking at the end of the hospital hallway, but it's so far away and grainy that it's hard to tell. So what do you think? Do you see it? Or is there just nothing to see? Last month we posted a video by popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong. While the video was definitely full of some scary moments, some viewers felt that I had missed something very important. A ton of emails and social media messages came flooding in.
I was watching one of your videos and I captured, I don't know if it's just me, but in the corner of this video right here, like I'll show you.
An organ plays from
right there.
An organ play.
Right there on the corner.
So I watched this YouTube channel video. It's called Nuke's Top 5. I saw this one video. I'm watching it right now. Look at this. Look on the top left right corner. Right there. In that top right corner, you see something disappear very, very quickly. And he did not point that out, but I'm pointing it out so that he can point it out as well.
Now, unfortunately, I have to say that this one was caused by a careless editing mistake by me. You see, in an earlier clip, Xiaolong gets scared by a bird in the abandoned school. So originally, I had intended to include this bird attack clip, but I ended up cutting it for time. But then I accidentally left in just a few seconds of the bird flying past the window. I honestly just didn't notice it when I was editing. So I guess in a way you could say that I didn't see it. So I'm very sorry for any confusion that caused, and next time I'll try to catch it. The game that knows your name. So I wanted to include this next quick video clip as an extra, because it's not necessarily paranormal, but it is downright creepy. YouTube gamer Ali B. Mac is doing a live stream playthrough of a visual novel called Doki Doki Literature Club. And then the creepy game seems to suddenly know a little too much personal information about her. And then things get truly bizarre.
Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Al? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi, everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Zoom in is your trick? Very impressive. It's annoying. Stop showing. I get it. It's your face. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me...
So I hope you weren't eating or drinking anything during that. And I'm just going to throw out a generic apology to anyone who hates jump scares. Sorry about that. But anyway, so the prevailing theory on how this game works is that it actually scans your computer to see if you're running any popular streaming software, and then it delivers up this personalized, terrifying experience. Honestly, to me, the idea of a game scanning through my computer files without permission is even scarier than this game. But that's just me.
Yo, with that being said, that is one of the scariest videos I've ever done. Good Lord, man. My heart is still palpitating. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Twists.